The 19th edition of the Absa Cape Epic is one of the most competitive ever. The world's premier mountain bike stage race attracts the best in the world as well as serious amateurs. The riders compete in teams of 2 and must complete the 648-kilometre course and climb over 15,500 metres together. Set in South Africa's rugged Western Cape, the conditions have been mixed this year, and today's Stage 5 is no exception. The riders experience 4 seasons in one day. Today is day 6 of racing and it's Stage 5, the toughest of this year's Cape Epic, also known as the Queen Stage. The course is a transitional one from Oak Valley to Lawrenceford Wine Estate, and it's a tough one. The legendary Groenlandberg is the most feared part of the whole race. It's rocky, rough, and today extra slippery. It's a brutal 102 kilometres with 2,450 metres of climbing. On the start line, Team Toyota Specialized 91, Matt Beers and Chris Blevins in third overall. In second, defending champions are Baum Speed Company, Gail Gega and Lucas Baum. And just 1 minute and 11 seconds into the lead are Scotsram MTB Racing, 2-time winner and 2016 Olympic champion Nino Schurter and Andre Frischnecht. The start gun goes and it's a damp start to the day. The riders leave Oak Valley for the last time and into the misty South African mountains. The atmosphere is foreboding as this will be a defining stage for the overall classification. Egger and Baum have the bit between their teeth today after being outmaneuvered in the sprints. On the last 2 stages, they're leaving nothing to chance and make a break on the second big climb about 30 kilometres into the race. In the chase group, we see Beers and Blevins along with the yellow jersey leaders Schurter and Frischnecht. And in the mix at the sharp end today are some new faces for this year's race. Singer Racing, the German duo of Simon Stiepjan and Martin Fry. They have 11 Cape Epic finishes between them and multiple wins. Fry, though, is recovering from an illness and seems to be finding form. The challenge of the Groenlandberg terrain is magnified by the rainfall, and it takes its toll not only on the riders but also the equipment. Water, gravel, sand and rocks all find their way into the suspension, gears, brakes, shoes and even coat their glasses. But it doesn't seem to be damping the pace of Egger and Baum. They are 1 minute in the lead and threatening the yellow leader's jersey. It seems that nothing can stop them at this pace, although a quick cool-down swim does cost a few seconds. By the 58-kilometre mark, they finally go into the virtual leader's jersey and smell victory on Stage 5. They're only halfway into the stage, but are executing their plan to perfection. Get out in front and put the yellow jersey under pressure. Scotsram MTB Racing are working with Toyota Specialized 91 to limit the damage of Egger and Baum. Singer Racing managed to hang on to the back of the pack and have designs on a podium finish. They are no threat in the overall, and after 5 days of illness, it's good to see them in the mix today. Defending champions Lucas Baum and Gail Gega of Team Baum Speed Company win the Queen Stage in 4 hours, 13 minutes and 46 seconds. It's their first stage win in this year's race, and they are now the new race leaders with 2 more days to go. Simon Stiepjan and Martin Fry of Team Singer Racing finished 2 minutes and 32 seconds behind in second place. A great achievement for the German duo and their first podium finish this year. Scotsram MTB Racing's Nino Schurter and Andre Frischnecht crossed the finish line 2 minutes and 40 seconds after the winners to take third. However, it's a bittersweet success as they lose their yellow leaders' jerseys ahead of Stage 6. The podium sees 2 all-German pairs on top, with Gail Gega and Lucas Baum ahead of Simon Stiepjan and Martin Fry, and the Swiss Nino Schurter and Andre Frischnecht in third. Team Baum Speed Company become the new race leaders with a lead of 1 minute and 29 seconds over Scotsram MTB Racing. On the women's elite start line, Efficient Infinity ensure with Kim Lecourt and Vera Loza third in the overall. In second, we have 91 Songo Specialized with defending champions Sofia Gomez-Viafan and Katharina Nash. And the leaders by almost 11 minutes, the South African duo of Amy Wakefield and Candice Lill for E4.net Seattle Coffee Co. As the gun goes on Stage 5 for the CM.com Elite Women's category, the significance of this stage shrouds the start line like the mist on Groenlandberg. The rain has eased but not yet abated, so the technical trails of this Queen Stage will be treacherous. This is not a day to ride recklessly. Disaster strikes in the first 3 kilometres. The pack head out into the wilderness, and it's the first big water obstacle that catches Vera Loza out. She gets caught out in the deep water, and Monica Calderon of Canada Vas Arabe runs into the back of her. In the crash, Loza's shoe suffers some damage. Her closure system loses its tightening dial. She has to resort to duct tape for the time being. As the top teams hit the first climb at Tierkop, cracks are showing in the 91 Songo Specialized team. Katharina Nash has been struggling for the past 3 days and the damage has taken its toll. They are dropped and the elastic keeps stretching until it snaps. Just 25 kilometres into the race, Efficient Infinity and Sure make their move. They're on the hunt for second place in the overall and have the taste for a stage win. The orange leaders, Lille and Wakefield, let them go, as Wakefield is finally having a down day. They have been almost bulletproof thus far for this year's Cape Epic. By the 58-kilometre time check, Efficient Infinity and Sure are going so well they move from third to virtual second in the overall. Lille and Wakefield have over 10 minutes as a buffer, so are not too concerned about the time. However, Wakefield's day isn't getting any better, but in true mountain biking spirit, she gets a helping hand from Lille. Efficient Infinity and Sure with Kim Lecourt and Vera Loza cross the line after a huge day in the saddle. Almost 5 hours and 24 minutes of hard racing for a well-deserved win. South African duo of Amy Wakefield and Candice Lille of e4.net Seattle Coffee Co. cross the line in second. Canadel Vassarabay, Greta Steenberg and Monica Calderon cross the line for their first ever podium at the Absa Cape Epic. Olympic across the line in fourth, 91 Songo Specialized, Sophia Gomez-Vierfan and Katharina Nash, having another tough day as they concede their second place in the overall. On the podium, some new faces of Canadel Vassarabay with Greta Steenberg and Monica Calderon. In second, Amy Wakefield and Candice Lille for e4.net Seattle Coffee Co. And a second consecutive win for Kim Lecourt and Vera Loza from Efficient Infinity and Sure. Lille and Wakefield remain in the orange leaders' jerseys for stage 6 and have almost 14 minutes to play with.